Hi, I'm Al-wally first year engineering student. And now I discuss the definite integral. But before that, what is definite integral? The definite integral is defined to be exactly the limit and summation that we look at in the last section to find the net area between a function and the x-axis. Also note that the notation for the definite integral is very similar to the notation of an indefinite integral. Let's try to solve a problem.
In this problem, right here is the derivative of x squared is 2x, and I have a 1x, such a good enough. So for our u is x squared plus 1, and for our du, which means 2x dx. Again, I have a 1x and another 2x, so I can divide by 2. So, du over 2 is equals to x dx.
You now, this limit are about excess that will be solved of this problem with x, so I need to change those limits. So when x is 0, so u is equals to 1. When x is 1, plug in to the x squared here, so u is equals to 2. Now, our integral so that's 1/2 u cubed du. Now, this 1/2 add 1, it's gonna be 1/4 u to the power of 4. That 4 will be cancelled. Okay, so this is from the upper and the lower limit. This will become 1/8 here. So that plug into 2 to 4 is 16 over 8. So minus plug in 1, so it's become 1 over 8. So the final answer of this problem is 15 over 8. So the final answer of this problem is 15 over 8.
Another one. In this example, we have our definite integral that we would like to evaluate. We're going from pi third to 2 pi third, and our integrand is a cosine of x over the square root of sin x, of course, with respect to x. Looking our integrand, we have this function inside of radicals to look like the problem. We're really good candidates. So, let's try to solve a problem. So, for our u is sin x. And for our du is cos x, cosine of x, dx. Now, dividing for dx, I can do by dividing both sides by cosine and dx. It will become du over the cosine of x is equals to dx. So, using, and my lower limit is x pi over third. And my upper limit is x is equals to 2 pi over third. So, I gonna do is just plug x right here. Essentially, the sin both of them. So, for this lower limit is u is equal to sin pi third. And for our upper limit is u is equal to sin 2 pi third. Well, interestingly enough, so pi third, and I think this is 60 degree, and the sign of 60 degree is the radical 3 over 2. But 2 pi over third is 120 degree. That's also a radical 3 half. Actually, they are the same. So, the radical 3 half, also the radical 3 half. So, since like we have our definite integral and your limit of integration are the same, so this is gonna be 0. I have this cosine of x over u. Because sin x is u and my dx is du over the cosine of x. Which means the cosine of x will be cancelled. So I have here the integral from 1 over the square root of u du. Also copy the upper and the lower limit. So the final answer here is 0. Why? Because this is limit of integration will the same.
For example, in this problem, just remember all integration process. What we did is to evaluate the du and dx. So, take the derivative and multiply by dx both sides 2 times dx. For our u is 2x. And for our du is 2 dx. So now, changing our integral from u, basically rewrite this as sin of u 2 times dx is equals to du. Again, 2 times dx is equals to du. So now, for integrating from du, we want to use the same for x. So that's why we put pi over 4. And we got in du is pi half. And put here pi half. And also, we put pi over 6 in du and we got pi third. And we put here pi third. Now, everything in terms of u, it's much easier to integrate here. So, we integrate this to negative cosine of u. So, negative cosine integrates pi half minus negative of cosine integrates pi third. So, we put pi half here and pi third. So, going up to look the answer. So, pi half is there. So, means it's 0. Pi half. And the pi third is there. So it means 1/2 is there. So 1/2. And so 1/2 times 2 over 2 is also 1/2. And copy the, because of cosine, negative cosine here, so copy the negative, minus, and negative. Well, minus 0 is not negative, so negative and negative is equal to positive. So the answer here is positive 1/2. The final answer for this problem is positive 1/2.
Again, I'm Al-wally Salindal. Thank you for watching and keep safe.